Saints go marching in.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between these Road Warriors and the New Orleans Saints. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The career's more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a piece of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Ward taken right to the air. That's caught. It's Brees Hall. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives him a first down.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, it's awesome with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
They've got first down here from the 36. To the air with Ward. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go now. Viking 18. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, it's Hall. And they'll mark him down there after the dive.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, I had a hallucination. I used to see. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out yet? Did it find out where? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't say much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't say much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, I had a hallucination. I used to see. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
I don't state much, that's crazy.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between our visitors and the New Orleans Saints. The veneer of a new season is gone as we hit the middle third of the schedule. It's away here in Week 7. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Come on, let's go! Ready?
Coming out throwing. Here's Ward. Hits him on the out route. And this one does not go far.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet. That's a big contested there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
To go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Ready? 75. 70 Lions.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. They connect on the deep shot. And that is a touchdown. The Aviators take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Quickly to the air. Here's Shuck. Escapes out to the left. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. All right, so they retain possession, but they're going backwards, Brock, after they put it on the ground. Waiting their turn on that sideline. You'd have thought they'd be focused in and ready for this, Brock, but instead, their very first snap nearly ends with them giving it away.
Well, thankfully, somebody was focused and quick thinking to get back on that ball. Now you got to settle.
His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Azarie Thomas. And the Aviators are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
First down, and good to go at the 4-yard line.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Now Ward. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Aviators parlay the interception into points. Not even 2 minutes in, Brock, and they've already got 2 touchdowns up on that scoreboard.
Okay, even by the standard the elite offense set every season, this is some incredibly fast-paced scoring to begin a game. They got off the bus ready to roll full speed from the start.
Saints, nothing.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Go!
Chuck now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. This is caught by Trey Palmer. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That'll be caught by Miller. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Hawk 70, must
First and 10. Here's Shuck. His shot downfield will wind up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up second down.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
Here we go, shot. Drop low 80. Hop, go. Check out.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. So they're left facing third and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you need more interceptions.
Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
Ready, go. Hey,
Trying for it with Shuck. It's complete. This is Olave. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. There it is, touchdown New Orleans. The Saints lower the deficit to a single possession. Chris Olave with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. And on the other side, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. His return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
here we go. Trap 50. Trap Panther 50. Go.
First down throw here for Ward. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He's got it at the 30. And he is in. Touchdown. The Aviators grow their early lead to 13. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. And we haven't even reached the end of one, and already that's the 3rd time that he's thrown them into the end zone. It's hard to think of a better start he could be having than this. That one right down the middle. The Aviators double their lead to 14. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Set. Ready.
On play action, here's Shuck. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
The Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the give, it's Miller. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Cougar 19.
Pistol snap here to Shuck. Has him on a quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
44-yard line.
Go. Set. Go.
Shuck now on first down. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallied to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Handoff here for Miller. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring a third down. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
Cowboy 80. Hut, go. Hut.
Third and long for him here. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Offense to the line. Here we go. Here's Ward. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Let's go now. 60 boxes.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Completed to his running back. He's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 21-7 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit.
Ready?
Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its stride. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. From the gun, it's Ward. Connects with his back, Paul. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
19 tight. Ready. Dragon 60. Panther 60. Ready. Ready.
Ward now. Flush out now to his left. Now he takes it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st and 10 here. Ward. Hits his running back. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
They give on second to Hall. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Ward's going to throw here on third. Hits him on the out route. Hall with the first and still going. And he's taken down just in time at the 2. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, I get it on first and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Need hardly anything here. Second and inches. On a sneak, here's Ward. And he's in for the touchdown. The Aviators stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
That one splits the uprights. The Aviators stretch their lead to 21. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. This will end up as a touchback.
First and 10. The Saints take over first and 10. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up. Now an inside handoff to Miller. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Third down, here's Shuck. Throw left side, finds Johnson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be second and 8.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Warrior 70. Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready. Hunt.
Shuck. Complete out to the right. He's still going at the 30. Space on the right. He's got room. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown. I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 19 right, 19 Cardinals.
Ward setting the pass. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Here we go, here we go. Practice this, trap 60, trap 60.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He'd been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Seven Pirates, 7 Pirates. Cut up.
On 3rd and long, it's Ward. Getting out to his left. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play, and then all of a sudden in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately there just comes a time where you've got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you can give that defense 2 points and energize the other side, you got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
On the set.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Cut up.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Chuck to throw. Setting up the running back screen. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at it. Selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
From the gun, a gift to Miller. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
At the 19-yard line.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down.
60 Bison, 60, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Shut up.
Shop working from the gun. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Give them 5 on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down. Well, the Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And they'll come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set, go.
Straight ahead, here's Miller. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We got 2nd and 11.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support. Not many corners can make that stop.
Offense to the line for second down.
Mustang 19. Set go.
To throw, shot. Catch made, left side by Palmer. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Miller. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Right here, Kate, this is where I love to see a team go no huddle. You just ripped off a great run, a momentum-changing run. Now get back to the line and don't let that defense breathe.
On play action, here's Shaw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a 1-score game before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Point after good from Smith. And the Saints trim the deficit down to 5.
Saints 23.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Trying the right side with Miller. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Rush coming for a shot. He's got a man left. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10. Here's Shuck. Finds him on the crossing route. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Now it's Miller. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. That's good for a Saints first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Top 70. Trap 60. Trap 60. Mustang 19.
Off to play action. Jump. Goes right downfield to Olave. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead right away in half number 2. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet, they just call whatever's on it. And there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action, of the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. That was a thing of beauty.
The Saints will line up for the two-point conversion.
Go street.
Right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
Saints 29, Aviators 28.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Looking to throw this one. Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. 2 set of downs for him from the 31.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Tokyo first down.
Throwing now on first down. Ward. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's Hall running his own read. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
From the gun, it's Ward. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Here we go. It's trap 60. Trap 60.
Ward setting up to throw. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly he gets a third long, extra long. It's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
60 Bobcats. 18, 5 years. Ready.
He's back to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll go out bounds close to the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Aviators.
Again, Ward going to the air. He gets it again to Mitchell. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Aviators grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. It's a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Here's Chunky to kick it away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Throwing now off the play action. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetitions to make it look easy.
Again, right side to Miller. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Shuck now on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. They run. It's Miller. Running in the red zone. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down. He got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and goal on the 9-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Warriors 17. Cougar 19.
Working inside the red zone. Makes the catch. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Shuck running the sneak. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
I think I could see that sideline considering the challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
Miller with it. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Saints get his time before the end of the 3rd. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints take the lead on that successful kick. Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. First down throw here for Ward. Connects with his back. Hall. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
At the 45-yard line.
And you just get the play off. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's a razor-thin margin separating these teams. The difference of just a single point as we begin the fourth. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Ward now. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, he might complete 99 out of 100 of those short, simple routes to the tight ends. Even the shortest and simplest of throws, what's due to end up in a drop at some point.
Unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go now. 65, 77 Wolf, Buffalo 18.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That was first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked up by Nakobe Dean. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10. At the 43-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Let's go now.
On play action, here's Shuck. Catch is made down the right sideline. This play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Gain of 15 there. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
At the 27-yard line.
Rush coming for Shuck. All in left side. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean to sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Pressure coming. It's Shuck. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
It's Kamara on 3rd down. Which is a gain of 3 there. That's good for a Saints first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
70 Lions.
Now shotgun handoff to Miller. We'll give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Shuck now from the gun. Catch made. The stop was made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal.
No, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Handoff here for Miller. And that right right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Pistol snap here to Shuck. Chased out to his right. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. For him here. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal. This is his biggest moment of the game so far. An important field goal try here. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, the field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
From the gun to start. 1st and 10. They start the drive home. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, it's a very minimal gain.
All gets it again on 2nd down. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
Tokyo. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been thrown for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown! The Aviators take a 4th quarter lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Trujillo checks on the extra point. And the Aviators push their lead to 3.
42. Saints 39.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Intent to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
The Saints take over 1st and 10. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. On the give, it's Miller. He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. It's picked up by the defense. And they finish the return to the end zone. Touchdown! The Aviators capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on the scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
35-yard line.
Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Let's go.
Off the play action. Chuck. Flushed out of the pocket. Connects on the crosser. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for the Saints. First down.
Here's Chuck. 1st and 10. Johnson once more. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
On the ground, it's Miller. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of
Offense up to the line fast.
And the Saints, first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Heads out on the bootleg. Headed out right. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Aviators will take over as he records his first interception of our season. We've set it downs from the 37.
Ready. Go.
They'll start this one out with Hall. Finds a seat, left side, he's off to the races. They rip off a big chunk of field and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
First down.
Ready.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Allen hits the end zone. Touchdown, Tokyo. The Aviators can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Braylon Allen, the touchdown. This is Trujillo trying to point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Aviators take a 3-possession lead.
56, Saints 39.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought
The Saints
down.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Ready.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cup. Go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And he even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
70 Timberwolf.
Shot working from the gun. Caught, nice game left side. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
60 Bobcat.
1st and 10, here's Shuck. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So 2nd down coming up.
Here we go, shot.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. That one's cut along the left sideline. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14.
It's a gain of 30.
The Saints calling for a timeout. Their first.
First down.
And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
14-yard line.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. To throw again here, it's Chuck. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Setting up the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Aviators are brought to a halt at the 10.
Project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on